TNTTA for having given us everybody the opportunity, the players, the fraternity, the coaches, the umpires and the staff and the likes to really get in the stream of things that we are errant. In fact, although it is 31st December 2023, I don't feel that it is going to be a year end for all these people who have been assembling here and they've been enjoying all these matches, playing them with absolute intensity and happiness, and in terms of the furious intensity that has been shown, it's been spectacular, I would say. And I'm sure the players have all understood the importance and relevance that and the importance that has been given to them for participating in all these matches. And there we are going to about to witness the match between Karthikeyan and Roopan from United Blues. Santhosh Roopan, who's been performing very well. Karthikeyan, of course, is former state champion, so this time state champion as well. That is practice time for both Roopan and Karthikeyan. Gives an opportunity for all these youngsters to literally showcase their talents as the match is about to start. We'll jump into a very, very short break. We'll start off very, very soon. Viewers, Papatanaka match between Karthikeyan and Roopan Santhosh. How with high intensity they are playing the match. Roopan on serve. A fantastic serve. The backhand of Karthikeyan. Karthikeyan just nudging it back into the net. Step around Pandit. He is trying to blast it out, but then the ball just eludes the table. Roopan leads 3-1, 1-3 by Karthikeyan. Reverse pendulum. Undoing Karthikeyan. Ball net over on the side, which effectively is not giving any happiness to Karthikeyan. Of course, yes, Roopan is on a prowl. Beautifully dissect forehand corner. Beautiful placement. And that makes it 5-1 in favor of Roopan. Santhosh Roopan against Karthikeyan. Now how Karthikeyan is going to come back into the match is going to be seen. Everybody were there, been Of course, yes, the time that he spends in terms of, and there is the first point after the thought process. Yes, basically he has understood that it is only going to be on placement that he is going to get his points, and of course Roopan concedes those two vital points on serve. 3-5. Karthikeyan, the reverse pendulum. Roopan going ahead with this onslaught, perhaps thinking that he can get his aggression into play and then probably pick up those points, but then let call. Absolute, sometimes you miss some easy pickings, and Karthikeyan, I'm sure, growing himself on that absolutely easy miss. 4-6, 6-4. Backhand ಆಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ದಿಢೀರ್ನು ಫೋರ್ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ತಳ್ಳಾರೆ ಪಾತಿಗ್ನಕ. That is the absolute presence of mind, and Roopan falling prey to that. Then backhand idhar paatindru perhaps, but then the ball, once it is signed off into the forehand corner, again Karthikeyan trying to re-strategize and then go for the kill, but then unfortunately that ball wobbles out and then goes out of the table. 5-7. Karthikeyan on serve. Papa என்ன strategy deploy பண்ண போறாரு இப்போ against Roopan. Santhosh, pendulum, fantastic camouflage பண்ணி இந்த side backhand தள்ளி விட்டாரு, but of course Roopan was absolutely spot on in terms of pushing it back, but the next ball was pushed out very easily. Get into a very, very small break. We'll be back very shortly. Viewers, we are back, and why Karthikeyan has been rated much above Roopan in the state level. He was down, and of course, yes, he was able to pull it off. But full marks to Roopan Santhosh for giving it a fight against Karthikeyan, and despite being a junior to Karthikeyan, Roopan Santhosh, literally it was anybody's game. 9-11 or 10-12, it was anybody's game. Then unfortunately what happens is you should be able to get those big points and then make it happen. So that is the key in terms of playing this game at its higher levels. You don't give it off easily. That's what it's all about. It's all about taming yourself, your mind, and to ensure that you're always in picture, you're always on the groove, you're always inside the game, you're always conscious what is happening around you in terms of the ball, how is that you're drilling it into the other person's non-occupied areas. And these are the absolute messages that you get while playing table tennis. We'll jump into a very short break, and we will get back once the players are ready with their places. Welcome back, viewers. Yes, Roopan Santhosh is trying to hammer it down on the forehand corner of Karthikeyan. Karthikeyan this time successful only in pushing the ball back into the net. And that was a blaster of a ball by Karthikeyan. But in fact, although the intent was okay, but then the ball misses the table, resulting in a point to Santhosh. That one was drilled down the backhand corner of Karthikeyan, and Santhosh literally proving that he is an absolute gem in terms of connecting all these shots on the camouflage, trying to go down the backhand corner while looking at the forehand corner. So that is how all these players give an impression to the opponent that they are going down the other side, go the wrong way. Karthikeyan again falters on the serve, goes love 4 love is what Santhosh Roopan leads. Reverse pendulum, and that is causing concern to Karthikeyan. Perhaps he has to think as to where it is exactly going wrong. An absolute blaster from Karthikeyan on the forehand corner on the serve. Although it was a short serve, Karthikeyan waited for the ball and then punched it with an extra effort onto the far corner of Santhosh Roopan, getting that very important point. 1-5. Wonderful jamming down on the backhand by Roopan Santhosh. Karthikeyan on serve. This is the third ball which is being missed by Karthikeyan on the serve. And that's really frustrating, especially when you are down. A wonderful backhand slice onto the back body of the opponent as Karthikeyan, off the serve, just punishes for, what a way to get back onto that particular point. Roopan Santhosh hammering that one into the far corner. Karthikeyan trying to block it, resulting only, and this is another time when the ball hits only the net and then jumps off the net. Luckily for Karthikeyan, it is a reverse pendulum from Karthikeyan. Oh, the slowdown, the brakes applied by Santhosh is not giving any sort of happiness to Karthikeyan as the ball just whistles past the head of Santhosh Roopan, and there's the clicker, and the set has been taken by Santhosh Roopan. The second set into his pocket, 1 each it is, and we enter into the third set. Take a very short break. We'll be back very soon. Dear viewers, we are back with Karthikeyan and Santhosh fighting it out in the third set, 1 set each. Santhosh literally pulled off last set. What a wonderful display of getting back in terms of this game. The first set was lost 11-9, and that was anybody's game. The second set was won absolutely convincingly by Roopan Santhosh. Now we are in the third set. There's Karthikeyan showing his class in terms of dismissing that soft ball from Roopan, although it was a resurrected ball. Perhaps Karthikeyan has changed his strategy in terms of not getting into the aggressive mode now and then winning 3 points. 3-1 is the score. Karthikeyan on serve. A bit longish, 3/4 of the distance by Karthikeyan, and Roopan was expecting it perhaps a bit short, but then once the ball was kicked up, and there's the blaster on the backhand by Karthikeyan, just waiting for the ball to come up and then literally loads into it with absolute power and then massacring it. Wonderful cross-court connect by Karthikeyan from the forehand corner to the forehand corner of Santhosh Roopan, who's not able to really pick up the ball and then push it back. Wonderfully done by Roopan on the backhand of Karthikeyan. Karthikeyan trying to just push the ball back into the table, but then finds the edge of the bat and then ball balloons out. Trying to treble the ball and then but the ball eludes the table and then runs away. This is what happens in most of the cases among the top players when they try to literally block the ball coming off the ladder. The ball will just spoon off, and this is what we've been observing almost all the top players, where the ball has been literally twined and entwined with a lot of revolutions. A little bit of inconsistency there from Karthikeyan, I would say, because this is normal on any other day and against any other opponent he would have definitely bypassed these balls and then pushed it back into the table, and this is exactly happening for the third time, and Santhosh is happy about it because he has got 2 points at a stretch on his serve and probably waiting for Karthikeyan to serve out and then probably etch out at least 1 or 2 points onto the serve. Placing the ball to the far corner, that's absolutely been, see, look at the efficiency in terms of pushing the ball away in the forehand corner. So effectively by the time the player could come back, and that was fantastic victory for Santhosh Roopan, as he literally pushed back everything that was thrown at him and then probably holds on to that lead of, or perhaps that 7-all square evens. That was a very costly miss that particular hour. 7, 8, 9, 10. These are the 4 important points, as any table tennis coach would say, because see, once you lose a point on this particular time, the net ball is really doing damage there, as Roopan was getting ready to go on an offensive, aggressive note, but then the ball hits the net and comes back. The difference between Roopan setting it up on the forehand corner and Karthikeyan setting it up, there is inconsistency from Roopan that literally loses out and wins, and that's a match which should have been pocketed by Roopan, but then unfortunately perhaps the little experience that he's got to add to his timelines might take him through perhaps on a different day, on a different time, but then all said and done, this particular set is lost and done. We'll get into a very short break. We'll be back soon. Viewers, we are back with Roopan Santhosh on serve. What a very, very interesting match this is turning out to be, as both Santhosh, Roopan and Karthikeyan are pitting it against each other, literally fighting each and every point, tooth and nail, I would say. My goodness, that booming forehand top spin from engineered by Karthikeyan, just ballooning out of the bat of Santhosh Roopan. Karthikeyan leads 3-1. The match between United Blues and Salem Super Kings. Karthikeyan representing Salem Super Kings and Roopan Santhosh representing United Blues. Both these youngsters are playing top-notch table tennis, I would say, trying to connect and disconnect on a different level. I'm sure that both these youngsters will be taking it up very, very much more serious note in this game, than probably flying across to various parts of the country to play various matches and then perhaps one day represent the country, making everybody proud around them. What a wonderful whack down the forehand corner by Santhosh Roopan. The placement is there on the forehand corner, then the onslaught has to be met. So that is yet another, whenever the height is there, then Karthikeyan is definitely going to go with the kill. The gentle paddle ensures that the ball hits the net and then goes into the other side of the table, leaving Santhosh absolutely disappointed. The little bit of spin imparted by Karthikeyan was not very comfortable for Roopan to literally block and get back, as the next thunderous drive down the forehand line of Roopan was not met with the bat. Roopan just goes and retrieves the ball, calls out for a timeout, and goes and talks to his coach to find out what exactly is going wrong. We'll jump into a very, very short break. We'll be back soon. Viewers, we are back with Roopan fighting it out with Karthikeyan. Patina backhand lash. The ball comfortably lodges itself against the net and then walks away. Karthikeyan trying to use his backhand and then hammer it down the forehand corner, but unfortunately the ball just misses the table and runs away. 9-5 it is in favor of Karthikeyan. Let call. Let call again. Perhaps Karthikeyan is trying to keep the ball as low as possible near the net. And there he is playing with both his flanks and ensuring that the point is his. Roopan, Santhosh also, literally matching Karthikeyan's capabilities, but then unfortunately the ball, and there it is, the final nail is being driven, and there is Roopan trying to literally hammer it down, but unfortunately the ball has been sent packing wild of the table and inside to the divider. Match is done with. Karthikeyan wins it 3-1. We'll be back as soon as the players are in for the next match, which will be the doubles, I guess.